Yo.
Are you serious? Wow, it's gonna take longer?
It's not even what it's showing. What is up, everybody? Harley here. Welcome to a new episode of Mixed Reviews. Today we have a fun one. I bought my wife this MacBook M1 for Christmas, and so we're coming up on about a month of ownership, and this is my MacBook Intel processor computer that I've been using for work for the last 2 years. This is my second one. The first one died, so I'm on my second one. And then I've been able to play with this one, compare the two head to head, and I'm really impressed with it. I'm really impressed with the performance. I watched a lot of reviews before I went ahead and purchased it, and overall I think it was a great investment. I'm really happy that we got it, and I'm excited to tell you why. But first, time to make a drink. This is Mixed Reviews, the popular product review channel with a twist, or mix, or mixed drink. I think you guys are catching on, but let's go make a drink. Back, some Kentucky Mules. TJ, cheers.
Okay.
So there's a few areas where this MacBook really shines over this MacBook. I've been using this Intel processor MacBook for about 2 years now. It is my work computer, and it's been good to me, even though this is my second one. But it lacks performance. The fans are always kicking on. The thing gets like 100 degrees. It's not what you expect. Apple's been using Intel products for a long time, until recently they came out with the Apple M1. And I watched a lot of reviews on this thing before I bought it because I wasn't sure if the hype was real. But let me tell you, the hype is real. People talk about the performance of it, and that is one of them. The battery life, that is another. This one does stay plugged in about 100% of the time, and that might be a reason why the last one had issues. So this one stays plugged in all the time, so it was kind of hard to compare battery life because it's never unplugged. However, she upgraded from a 2012 MacBook Pro, and this thing destroys it. There's no competition. The battery life on this thing is amazing. It lasts, multiple days, if not an entire week, without having to be charged. Doing daily tasks, searching the web, watching videos, Zoom calls, you name it, this thing will last. It's so much quicker than the last computer. The boot up time, it's insane. I'll show you guys a head-to-head comparison between the two. So here we go, starting both MacBooks at the exact same time. The M1 powers up immediately, the Intel processor shortly after, and surprisingly, the Intel processor looks like it's going to power up before the MacBook M1, but the M1 finishes up and is able to load in under 15 seconds. The Intel processor following shortly behind that, close to 30 seconds, about double the time, but obviously not a long time in the grand scheme of things. So this one's also running the operating system Big Sur, where this one is still on Catalina. Overall, when it comes to the Apple apps, they've made it so this computer can run all apps, even iPhone apps, iPad apps, and the Mac, Apple specific apps, and they've been optimized for the M1 chip. There's a lot of apps that haven't quite yet, but they are working on it, specifically the Adobe Suite. Adobe Suite has not, caught up to speed when it comes to the M1 processor, but it will be, and it's coming soon. And so for everyone who's an Adobe fan, that is going to be a huge game changer for them. those non-optimized apps are going to be running around the same speed as the Intel one. However, when they optimize, they're going to be significantly faster and you're going to notice it. When it comes to day-to-day use, browsing the web, YouTube, light photo editing, Zoom calls, this thing is going to be the absolute best computer that you can buy on the market today for $1,000, right? You're not going to find a better Macbook that's going to be able to do everything. And this is the first suite. This is really the entry level when it comes to Apple's fleet of M1 processor computers, right? They have the MacBook Air and the MacBook Pro, and they're going to be releasing things to come, right? The iMac's going to be running on an M1 chip, and then even the larger MacBooks. So there's a lot in store for Apple. It's exciting to see what they're doing and just everything that's going to be going on. So I think if you're somebody who relies on your applications, relies on the software that you have going today, and it's working for you, it might be worth holding off. If you're in the market though and you're looking for a new computer and you just want something fun to browse the web and super light, super quiet, doesn't get hot, doesn't overheat, this is going to be the best computer that you can buy. So hopefully this was helpful. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Subscribe, leave us a comment down below if there's something you want us to review. Let us know if there's something you want us to drink. Let us know. We're happy to do it. But until next time, guys. TJ? TJ? So you can
Just reach in there.
Cheers.